Today, of course, May 5th, or for many, Cinco de Mayo. Of course, many people celebrate the day with maybe a choice of Mexican food, even a margarita.
Our Chris Bianchi joins us now to talk more about Cinco de Mayo, because this is something in the United States we've put our own twist on, and we have a lot of things wrong about this day.
Yeah, we do. I mean, it's not to necessarily disparage us too much here, but I think it's worth getting some clarification here on Cinco de Mayo about what exactly it is, first of all, and two, maybe some differences in celebrations between the U.S. and Mexico. I think there are some big ones. So if you didn't know, Cinco de Mayo celebrates the Mexican victory over French forces at the Battle of Puebla on this day in 1862. So I want to go ahead and bring in Stephanie Rodriguez, a reporter with Telemundo Denver. And Stephanie, what's the biggest misconception about Cinco de Mayo? And I'll ask you first in Spanish, ¿cuál es el concepto erróneo del Cinco de Mayo más frecuente?
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Y bueno, el concepto más erróneo sobre 5 de mayo es que muchos piensan que este día es el día de la independencia de México, y eso no es correcto. Eso se celebra en septiembre. Hoy estamos celebrando, como mencionaste, la victoria de la batalla de Puebla.
And in English, the biggest misconception about Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, so the biggest misconception is thinking that Cinco de Mayo is Mexico's Independence Day. That is celebrated in September, and today, like you mentioned, we are celebrating the victory of the Battle of Puebla.
And Stephanie, I think this is a question a lot of people will often think about today. How do celebrations for Cinco de Mayo differ in Mexico versus here in the U.S.?
Well, you know, in Mexico it is celebrated and people do know what Cinco de Mayo is over there, but it is not celebrated everywhere in Mexico. It is celebrated in some parts like Puebla, where the battle took place, but it is more of an American holiday here, where people, Mexican-American culture, wanted to bring awareness to this day and show pride of their culture and their heritage and their background. So it is definitely more of an Americanized holiday that Mexican Americans have slowly but surely built here in these communities.
Well, it's pretty interesting. And how do you think people here in Colorado and across the country can celebrate Cinco de Mayo in a way that appreciates Mexican culture without appropriating it?
Yes, I really appreciate that that question, because I think it is important to just celebrate Cinco de Mayo in a very genuine way, and understanding the background and why we celebrate this day and the difference between Mexico's Independence Day. And I think the best way to do this is to support those local businesses. So today, if you have the opportunity, go eat somewhere where it is owned by, you know, Mexican people, or go to a Mexican restaurant. Go to those communities and support those local businesses. I think that is the best way to celebrate today.
I think it's a great tip, and thank you for that insight, Stephanie. And by the way, you can celebrate Cinco de Mayo all weekend long at Denver's Cinco de Mayo Festival. 9 News and Telemundo are both sponsors of this event. It is on both Saturday and Sunday in Civic Center Park from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. The parade steps off at 11 a.m. on Saturday morning. You can find the route along with the festival schedule on 9news.com or on the 9 News app.